most flattering lip product from a luxury makeup brand. Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. We're doing something very different than what I normally do. We are going to put a look together with the assistance of AI. So I do have my laptop here. I'll be prompting it to help me select makeup. This is a SHOPMYSTASH, so these are items I already have. So as it helps me select, I'm going to be pulling for those items, applying everything to get to this look. I'll let you know how it went in the end, what I thought of using AI as a tool to help me select makeup. So let's go ahead and get started. Laptop, we're gonna do this in real time. Let's see, I have a MacBook Pro, which is very nice in case you have a channel and you want to edit. It's really nice for editing. If you haven't done this before, it's really just sourcing information that's out there. You kind of have to prompt it well in order to get really what you want. Since this is a SHOPMYSTASH, we could do a different one later where we're just shopping in general and I can purchase things that it recommends. But this time we're going to look at what I already have and see what it recommends and see what happens. So let's start with primer. Between the Chanel La Base Illuminatrice, Chanel Mattifying Primer, and the Chantecaille SPF primer, because it's a primer and SPF. Those are like my go-tos. Which one is better for, let's see, combination skin, oily T-zone over 50, dehydrated surface. I want to blur pores and control oil. As for combination skin with oily T-zone, dehydrated surface, a focus on blurring pores and controlling oil, the Chanel Mattifying Primer would likely be your best choice. It's specifically designed to control shine and can help minimize the appearance of pores, which is essential for your needs. Okay, so then it talks about the other products too, like the La Base Illuminatrice. It's about adding glow, but may not offer the oil control you're looking for. And then the Chanel SPF Primer says it provides sun protection, but might not be as effective for mattifying and blurring pores. I also found the other one I was talking about. So this is the La Base Illuminatrice, and this is the one it recommended, which is again, the La Base Mattifying. And this is the one I've been using. So let's go ahead with that. I'm really curious about foundation product, what it's going to pick for me. That one was pretty easy, but I might need to clarify and go back and forth on a few other things. Is the Chantecaille Rose de May Lip Balm or the Chantecaille Lip Potion more hydrating? It says the Chantecaille Rose de May Lip Balm is generally considered more hydrating than the Lip Potion. The lip balm is formulated with nourishing ingredients that provide intense moisture and help soothe dry lips. Okay, so here we have the Lip Potion. And it's got, like I said, like almost a waxier, I mean, it's not waxy, but it's a different consistency. A little bit thicker it feels than the lip balm. Rose de May lip balm. I mean, it's not glossy, but there's like a glossier kind of feeling to it than the Lip Potion. Let's do under eye concealer next. I think this is going to be interesting because there are so many concealers out there. Best eye concealer between, and we'll keep it general for now, Chanel, Chantecaille, Victoria Beckham, Westman Atelier. Okay, I feel like those are the ones that I normally pull for Atelier. Let's leave it at that and then we'll get more in depth if we need to. Choosing the best eye concealer among Chanel, Chantecaille, Victoria Beckham, and Westman Atelier depends on your needs. Okay, so I didn't put that in yet. The Chanel Corrector is known for its creamy texture, good coverage, blends well without settling into fine lines. The Faux Longest Lash Concealer. This is where AI has a problem sometimes. It starts talking about things that aren't there. Like, there's no Chantecaille Faux Longest Lash Concealer. We are way off on the concealers. Victoria Beckham Eye Brick includes a creamy concealer. Does it? I don't think it does. It's like a brick of like 4 eyeshadows, which I have, and I don't remember concealer. So Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick can be used as any concealer. So it doesn't have all the information. If you're looking for hydration and natural, Chantecaille may be the best choice, but it thinks that it's like a different product or a product that doesn't exist. More traditional concealer, Chanel is a solid option. Let's be more specific. So this is what happens, is that it starts giving weird information sometimes. So we know that I love the Sublimage. That's my favorite concealer, the Sublimage corrector for the eye area for Chanel. So let's go with Westman Atelier. It's called the Vital Skincare Concealer. Vital Skincare Concealer. Better for a crease-free, natural, skin-enhancing appearance and performance. For crease-free, natural skin-enhancing appearance, the Sublimage Le Correcteur You or the eye corrector, is regarded as a superior choice, specifically formulated for the delicate under eye area, offering excellent hydration and a smooth finish that minimizes the appearance of fine lines. Doesn't know enough about the Westman Atelier under eye concealer right now to be able to tell us anything, so that's why I think we're not getting the information. What is the best way to apply it says to prep the under eye area, which I did. Use an eye cream. I used the Chantecaille Gold eye cream underneath, and it says to allow it to fully absorb. So it has fully absorbed. Use the right tool. You can use your fingertip or a concealer brush or makeup sponge. Warm the product to help blend it seamlessly. Apply sparingly, which I think is key. It says to apply sparingly. Dot a small amount of concealer directly under the eye. Start with less product, as you can always add more if needed. I think that is key for that product because it can look makeup-y if applied too heavily. And then final touch for brightening effect, you can also add a little product to inner corners of the eyes or along the brow bone. This will help achieve a crease-free finish while enhancing your skin's appearance. Yeah, a lot of these items are sitting close by here because I use them all the time. So this is the eye concealer. And the one I was asking about was this Westman Atelier concealer, which I've been enjoying. So this is the one that it picked. And I think because there's just more information about this product, it's not as new as Westman Atelier. You've got to take everything with a grain of salt when you're asking a little bit of product, but interesting that wants me to start right there. Okay, and then I have extra here, so I don't want all that. So let's go. It says to tap the concealer into the skin. It says using your fingertips, or I'm just going to use this. I'm going to tap. Usually I brush, so let's try this tapping motion. And we're doing less is more. I'm going to add a little more. I just have a little on my hand here. So let's go on the inner corner. Inner corner. This is a little Rephr 3. And then let's do brow bone, it said. Actually, I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation, oddly. A new area here, right on the brow. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more strategically here just to brighten. But it is also correct in that this needs to be prepped really well, this eye area, because if there is any dryness, it can show that. And Chanel is definitely a less is more kind of product in general when it comes to their face products. Let's address this hyperpigmentation. What is the best luxury, I'm just gonna leave it open, concealer for hyperpigmentation? Let's see what it thinks. Oh, it says NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It says it's known for its creamy texture and excellent coverage. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, which I've tried, but it had like a more fluid texture to it. Then we have the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch, which I have used, but not for hyperpigmentation. I think it's too fluid for that. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer offers full coverage. Now, I don't know if I've tried that. And then the La Mer Concealer. That is really interesting. So it did not mention cledepeau. How does the cledepeau concealer compare to these? It says cledepeau concealer is highly regarded and often compared favorably to other luxury concealers because of coverage, offers full coverage, conceals hyperpigmentation effectively, dark circles, blemishes. Texture has a luxurious, smooth texture that glides on effortlessly, making it easy to apply with a brush or fingertips. Sets well without feeling dry. Agree. The finish is radiant yet natural, provides a brightening effect, and enhances the skin without emphasizing imperfections or lines. Let's use this brush. This is in Honey, by the way, this cledepeau concealer. So I recently featured this Dior foundation, so I don't know if it's gonna have enough information about this, but we can ask. So I'm gonna ask, let me do this. Let's start general first. I have pretty much all of the Chanel foundations, and then I have all of the Chantecaille base products. I've got this Dior foundation, but I'm really curious between Dior, Chanel, Chantecaille, which one it will recommend. What luxury makeup brand offers the best foundation for combo skin, natural satin, I like satin finish, weightless, blurring, lightweight, light to medium coverage, seamless, undetectable, most skin-like foundation. So then I just want to narrow it down. Dior, Chanel, oh, Hermes. Let's put that in because I like theirs too. Hermes, Chantecaille. Oh, for combination skin and the qualities you're looking for, natural satin finish, weightless feel, blurring effect, lightweight texture, and seamless, undetectable coverage, Chantecaille's Future Skin Foundation is often highly recommended. And here's why it stands out. I'm surprised it went directly to that first. Interesting. Natural satin finish, beautiful skin-like finish, isn't overly matte or dewy. Weightless feel, feels incredibly light on the skin, making it comfortable for all-day wear. Blurring effect, formulated to help blur imperfections, creates a smooth appearance. Light to medium coverage. Buildable, evens out skin tone without feeling heavy. Seamless application, making it look natural and undetectable. And it is one of the most undetectable foundations I have tried. Now that new Dior foundation stick though, I've got to do a side-by-side just to see. So comparisons, the Dior Skin Glow Foundation is great for radiant finish. I think it's not this stick. This is the Dior Forever Skin Perfector. Okay, so the Dior Skin Glow Foundation is great for radiant finish, but might be slightly more dewy, which could be less ideal for combo skin, which I agree with. The Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua offers a lightweight feel and natural finish, but may not provide the same blurring effect as Chantecaille. Oh, interesting. Hermes. As it says, Hermes Rouge Hermes Foundation, which it's the plein air that I have. It has a beautiful finish, but may lean towards a more matte texture, which may not be as forgiving for combination skin. So then I want to know what it thinks about this compared to the Chantecaille Future Skin. And one of the reasons I think it's recommending the Future Skin is because it's not new at all. It's been on the market for a while, so there's a lot of information about it, a lot of great positive reviews about it. How does the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Foundation compare to the Chantecaille Future Skin? Dior Skin Perfect Foundation says it offers natural satin finish, is slightly more radiant than matte, which can enhance the skin's glow, and that is what I found. It almost had like a shininess to it after a while. Coverage, provides medium to full coverage, easily buildable while still feeling lightweight. Agree. Longevity, known for a long wear formula, stays put throughout the day without significant fading. And that's what I found. Blurring effect, it does say it contains soft focused pigments, which is what I was wondering about, that help blur imperfections and fine lines. Lightweight and comfortable, may feel a little bit more substantial compared to Chantecaille. Overall, it says for the best coverage, if you want more coverage, the Dior, this one, would be a better choice. But if you want something ultra lightweight with a very natural finish, Chantecaille Future Skin excels. Both foundations are excellent, but your choice may depend on whether you prioritize coverage and longevity. With this is going to provide that, or an ultra lightweight skin-like feel, which is Chantecaille. Okay, if you've never tried Chantecaille's Future Skin, it's the one in the jar, and I have several shades, but let's go in with Cream right now. So Cream is very versatile in that a lot of people who are lighter in skin tone than me like this. I like it because it's a sheer application. Like, I'll show you. Okay, let's use the BK Beauty 106 brush to apply. And then I actually had a question about this powder recently. This is the cledepeau powder. It's newly reformulated, but you can see, well, I'll show you, it becomes very, very one with the skin. Like, this is an excellent recommendation for undetectable foundation because it just melts into the skin and you can't really even tell that I've applied anything. You can see the concealer a little bit. Usually I'll apply concealer on top of this foundation. Yeah, I wasn't sure what direction we were going in, which is why I went in with the concealer first. What luxury beauty brand offers the most natural bronzer for warm skin tones? Chanel, Chantecaille, Hermes, or Dior? It says for warm skin tones, Chantecaille often stands out for a natural bronzer. The Chantecaille Perfect Blur Powder or their bronzer provides a lovely seamless finish that enhances warmth without ever looking shimmery or heavy. Chanel, their Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream is great for a natural sun-kissed look, but can lean cooler depending on the shade. Agree. Their middle shade though is the best for me. Dior, the Backstage Face and Body Bronzer offers a nice range of shades, but some may not be as warm or natural looking on deeper skin tones. Hermes, their bronzers are beautifully packaged and perform well, but the shade range might be more limited compared to Chantecaille. So Chantecaille only has, I think, the one bronzer now, so let me see. How does the Hermes bronzer in Atlas compare with Chantecaille Sunstone bronzer? That was the last one that I remember. The bronzer in Atlas provides a satin finish with a soft glow, perfect for a natural sun-kissed look. It's silky and blendable, applies smoothly, and feels lightweight. It's a warm toned, it says Atlas is warm toned, which is why I love it so much, making it suitable for warm skin tones, but may have a subtle depth and enhances warmth without being too orange. Agree. Packaging, luxurious and aesthetically pleasing, typical of Hermes. Okay, so the Sunstone Bronzer by Chantecaille also offers a natural finish with a hint of luminosity, making it great for a radiant look. Creamy and blendable, feels smooth and glides on easily, allowing for buildable coverage. It's also warm and rich and has a sunlit tone, specifically for enhancing warm complexions without looking muddy. If you prefer a slightly more pronounced warmth and creamy texture, Chantecaille Sunstone may be a better choice. If you favor a luxurious experience with a silky application, Hermes Bronzer in Atlas would be a fantastic option. I feel like because it's a little bit more widely available, let's go with Atlas. Does help to have bangs. What is the best luxury setting powder for lightweight, undetectable, skin enhancing, and natural looking? Cledepeau, Chanel, Hermes, Chantecaille. Those are the ones I think I pull for the most. Okay, so for luxury setting powder that's lightweight, undetectable, skin enhancing, and natural looking, Cledepeau's translucent setting powder, which is funny because we just talked about that. This is the newer version and it's lovely. Ultra fine and silky, blends seamlessly into the skin without feeling heavy, provides a soft focus effect, which I love, enhances the skin's natural appearance while setting makeup. Feels lightweight on the skin, ensuring comfortable wear throughout the day. It says it works for various skin tones, and it does work on mine. It does talk about Chanel's Le Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Color. It's great for a natural look, but sometimes can be a little bit more noticeable on the skin, which agree. Hermes, their silk powder offers, is it the silk powder or is it like a plein air? Luxurious feel, but may not be as finely milled as a Cledepeau. And then Chantecaille's Flower Power Powder. That was the Perfect Blur Powder, unless they're talking about something else, because there was one in the Flower Power packaging. Beautiful for setting makeup, but may have a slight shimmer that can be less undetectable. Okay, so that's not it, because the Perfect Blur Powder does not have that same finish. BK Beauty number 105, really gently in these areas, right here. It's so funny, I do take this with me when I travel, just in case, because it's so lovely and undetectable. I agree. Let me lean it. It has a slight bit of perfecting and just like the slightest hint of a glow. It's really pretty. And I really like it. I just don't pull for it. And I think because I don't look at it is one of the reasons why I don't pull for it. But it is really pretty. So I recommend this. So far all the picks are really nice. What is the most natural brow pencil? Gucci. I love their brow pencil. Or Victoria Beckham. I do like the Jones Road. I picked that up again recently, Jones Road. Let's go with that. Okay, Victoria Beckham brow pencil. It says creamy yet firm, allowing for precise application without being too soft. A finish, natural hair-like finish, easily built up for more definition. Shades, range of shades, caters well to different hair colors and skin tones. Application includes a spoolie. Gucci brow pencil offers a nice range, smooth application, but might be slightly more pigmented, which could make it look less natural, which totally agree, because it's a little bit more broad when applied. It doesn't have the precision of the Victoria Beckham. And then the Jones Road brow pencil, known for clean ingredients, has more of a waxy texture. Yes, it does. And can be great for a defined look, but might require more effort to achieve a soft finish. For the most natural brow pencil, Victoria Beckham, what is the best way to apply the Victoria Beckham brow? Okay, choose the right shade. And then it says to prep the brows. Ensure your brows are clean and free of product. Brush them into place first. Use a spoolie. Outline the shape. Start by using the pencil to outline the bottom and top of your brow to create a defined shape. Use light feathery strokes rather than solid line for a more natural appearance. Yes. Fill in sparingly. Use the pencil to fill in any sparse areas with light short strokes that mimic the appearance of natural hair. Focus on areas where you need more volume or definition, avoiding heavy application. Blend with a spoolie. It helps to soften any harsh lines. Set if desired. You can set with a clear brow gel, which I'm going to do. And final touches, step back and check your brows in different lighting to ensure they look natural and well blended. Yes, yes, yes. So whenever I do my brows, I look closely in the mirror, but then I step back and I look in a larger mirror to see how it actually looks. So let me get that brow pencil. It's actually, I have a few right here, but my battery is running out of battery. Okay, so I've got here my Victoria Beckham brow product, and this is the Baby Blade in dark brown. Let's try and do what it says, where it says to outline the bottom and the top first, which I kind of do, but also said to use like hair-like motions. So I'm gonna do maybe Let's do the bottom with hair-like motions. And the top, I just thought about this. It might be interesting to do a makeup for various occasions, like long wear makeup or makeup to wear in photos. Let me know if you have an idea around a theme for how makeup can be selected. This was just, I just wanted to experiment to see what would happen. I haven't actually done this. I have just kind of experimented with a couple of things just to see if this was a viable idea. And I got enough information when I played around with it to try this and film it at the same time. So far I feel like it's doing a nice job. Now I do have a little bit more information about these products to be able to prompt it the way I need it to be prompted. Okay, so I'm doing what it says, where it said just apply where needed. Like I'm not putting a lot in at one time, which is why I think this does such a great job with that, because I just fill in where needed instead of like a block of color. For me, when it comes to clear brow gel, I need hold. What clear brow gel has the most hold? Chantecaille or Jones Road Beauty? I already think I know the answer, but I'm curious what this thinks. It says for brow gels, Chantecaille typically offers stronger hold compared to Jones Road Beauty. It says Chantecaille brow gel, known for its firm hold, keeps brow hairs in place throughout the day without feeling crunchy. Oh, I do say that a lot about brows. I don't want it to feel crunchy. Lightweight and non-greasy, adds a touch of shine while setting brows. Jones Road, though, while it provides a decent hold, it is generally softer and may not keep brows in place as firmly as Chantecaille. If you're looking for maximum hold, Chantecaille would be the better choice. So let's do that on this side, and then let's put Jones Road on this side, just because I've never done a side-by-side and I want to find out now. So we've got here the Chantecaille brow, which is clear. And like, it's not, when I do this, I feel like I don't get the same kind of hold. It's very, very natural. Okay, so then let's go in with the Jones Road clear brow. It's like I can get them to stick up more. So to me, that means there is more hold. Again, I think it has a lot to do with how long a product has been on the market. This Chantecaille, and it does look more natural though, I have to say. It's less detectable. Let's ask about eyeshadows. I'm gonna keep it a little bit broad again. So what luxury makeup brand has the most sophisticated eyeshadow formulation? Hermes, Chanel, or cledepeau? Those are amongst my favorite. Is that all I use? Am I not using eyeshadow? Why don't I have more? Okay, let's stick with those for now. For the most sophisticated eyeshadow formulation, Chanel typically stands out for its blendability, pigmentation, and longevity. However, cledepeau also offers a luxury option, particularly for those who appreciate a more subtle and refined look. Okay, which I do. Let's do cledepeau, because I haven't done cledepeau for a while. I can't remember if I have more than this, but I at least have number 1 Sand Dune, this one right here, and I also have number 3, this one right here, and this one is in, oh, this is the one that reminds me of TEINT, Sundried Driftwood. Which cledepeau palette is better? Sand Dune or Sundried Driftwood? If you prefer a lighter, more natural palette for everyday wear, Sand Dune is better. If you're looking for a palette that allows for more depth and versatility in creating various looks, Sundried Driftwood would be ideal. Okay, so let's do Sundried Driftwood. And I think this is the one that reminds me of TEINT. What is the recommended application for the 4 shades in cledepeau Sundried Driftwood palette? The base shade, the lightest shade. Use this shade all over the lid, this one, to create an even canvas. Apply with a flat brush or your fingertip. So this one right here, they're saying to apply all over the lid with your brush or fingertip for more intense application, covering the entire lid up to the brow bone. Transitions shade. Use this shade to add crease and add depth. The deepening shade, dark brown or taupe, apply this shade to the outer corner. Use a smaller brush to apply in a V shape. Highlight shade, the shimmery or satin shade. Use this shade to highlight. This one, I'm gonna go all over, all the way to the brow, just like it said. And this is more of a primer, actually. It's got like the texture of a primer. Transition shade. Use this shade in the crease to add depth. Okay. Is it adding depth? I don't think so. I think it's a little bit light for me, but if you are more light in your skin tone, I mean, it's barely bringing a little bit of contour there, but it did say for a very natural, subtle look. So this is natural and subtle. It says using the dark brown or taupe, apply the shade to the outer corner of the eye to add dimension. Use a smaller brush to apply in a V shape at the outer corner. Take this color right here, and I'm going to not do a V, but I'm just going to do what I normally do, which is I kind of go right into this external area right here. And then if it's going to be a V, it's this way because I'm pulling it into the crease just slightly, just like this, wiggling the brush. This is how I go about making my V because it's too hard to make actual V. These are so easy to use, these palettes. Forgot about this. The highlight shade, apply to the inner corners of the eyes and just under the brow bone. See, so I don't think I would do this because it's too dark, but what I am gonna do, I feel like you gotta use your judgment here with these things because this would not look great on the brow bone, but it looks great right here. That's a little bit of a connector between these two. What is the best luxury brand mascara for length, volume, separation, no flaking, no transfer, quick application, natural results? Let's see what it says. Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Mascara. Is there a Water Fresh Mascara? I don't know. Cledepeau Mascara, Dior Show Mascara. Overall, it says Chanel's Le Beige Water Fresh Mascara strikes an excellent balance between performance and natural looking results. Okay, is there a Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Mascara? I don't know. There's a Volume de Chanel Extreme Volume Mascara. What do I have here? Oh, look, I have a little tester right here. Volume de Chanel Mascara in Noir. Okay, it did not come up as an actual mascara, but then when I searched it, it pulled this up. So let's try this. It's got this 3D printed brush. We'll do one eye first. I feel like I have tried all the Chanel mascaras, but have I tried this? Like 2 coats? I'm very impressed. Very odd that it was just sitting here. It came as a sample, and I feel like I've tried all of the Chanel mascaras. Like, what a difference it makes. My eye looks so much smaller over here. So let's add it to the side. Okay, I might have to get a full size of this. I really don't know if I've tried this before. I took AI to direct me towards this. Okay, I think it went better over here than over here, but it still added quite a bit. Okay, let's go in with Trench. What luxury makeup product blush offers skin perfecting, skin enhancing, natural, subtle, blurring properties? Oh, Chantecaille's blush. Texture, finely milled. I wonder which one though. Providing smooth application. I want to ask, because you know I love Valentino. How does Valentino blush compare with Chantecaille? It says Valentino blush. Lightweight, airy texture, glides on smoothly. Yes. Finish, radiant, fresh, healthy glow without being overly shimmery. Highly pigmented, allowing for buildable coverage. Okay. Chantecaille blush, silky and finely milled, providing soft, smooth application, skin-like finish with subtle luminosity, blurring effect, soft wearable shades. Overall comparison, Valentino blush, it says, may require a bit more precision due to its pigmentation being more dense, while Chantecaille is often easier to apply for a more natural look. It's recommending the gel blushes, but maybe I need to rephrase this. What Chantecaille powder blush shade do you recommend for warm, medium skin tone? Joy, laughter and joy. I have them all. So wait, which ones are laughter and joy? This is actually kind of fun to shop my stash as guided by AI. Joy and laughter. So there's a little bit difference in the tone, and then this is the one I usually pull for, which is Sea Turtle. Joy first, so you can see that. You can see how pink that is. I'm just gonna do a pop of color like this. But this is coral or laughter. Like, this is a great traditional blush formula. You can see, little goes a long way here. Take a buff and blur brush really fast. coral has this lovely like glow to it. So far it looks really natural, like I wanted it to. So let me lean in so you can see the finish. Really natural. As far as prompting, all these choices have been nice and natural. Okay, let's ask it for kind of a funny question here. I don't love highlighter. What is the best, most natural highlighter from a luxury brand if I don't love highlighter? So it's like the highlighter for the non-highlighter fan. Okay, Chantecaille's Illuminating Cream. Cream highlighter is a lightweight sheer formula. So there is one, like a gel highlighter that they have. Other recommendations, Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, which I don't have, but let me know if you have it. And then the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, which is technically a finishing powder. This is spot on because I've said this before. It provides a soft glow that can mimic the effects of highlighter without being powering. I actually just pulled one out here that we can use as that. So let me see which one. That's so funny. I cannot find it, but I found Dim Light. So I use this in the front of my face, so that's how subtle this is. But I wanted to try Luminous Light. Maybe if I can find it, I'll do a different video. But this is Dim Light. It's so pretty. And I just kind of rediscovered it. I'm gonna use this brush here and I'll do it as a highlighter here. And you can see how subtle it is because it's got a blurring effect, which might be really nice for those who want a subtle glow and also blurring, which is hard to find. Blurring and glow together, and this does that. So it's super, super subtle. Wow, what a great suggestion. So I do this as a, like I'll show you, I'll use it as a finishing powder, like right here, because it blurs really nicely. So especially for those who want a powder, it's almost impossible to find a highlighter that's a powder that is flattering because of those individual particles, but this might be that item that might just fit right in there to be a beautiful skin flattering highlighter. Okay, so now we just need a lip. We're almost done. Super simple makeup today too. Like everything was really easy to apply. This is another thing I have to say I love about luxury beauty is the products, if they're really good, are so easy to apply. They're pretty effortless. Okay, so let's ask, last question. Most natural, do we have natural? Most flattering lip product from a luxury makeup brand. Let's leave it broad for now and let's see what happens. Oh, Chanel Rouge Coco Flash. Hydrating balm-like texture. It offers beautiful natural shades. Others are Lip Addict Your Glow. It's a lip balm tinted product. Reacts with your natural lip color to enhance it and the Tom Ford lip color. So we're gonna ask what is the most flattering shade in the, okay. Boy is the most flattering shade. But let's see what I do have in the Rouge Coco Flash because I don't even know what I have. Let me look. Okay, so I looked through all of my Chanel lip products and I have so many of their lip products, but I don't have a lot of this formula, the Rouge Coco Flash. Now I do have this one, which it was probably limited edition. This is 164 Flame. Maybe I need to try more of those. Let me know what shades you like. Oh yeah, this is very nice. Hydrating. Okay, so that leads me to wonder, what other shades do you love in the Rouge Coco Flash? Yeah, so there are a couple that look interesting. Boy looks a little bit light, but the next one, number 56 Moment, that looks really interesting. Like that looks like a deeper shade of it, which might be really pretty on my skin tone. And then there was one more, number 82 Live or Live, looks really interesting. Like that looks really pretty. So I'd love to know which one should I get. It has a little bit of shimmer though, it looks like. I was glad to be pointed towards so many things that AI helped me with. So did I agree with all of the picks AI made for me? Well, I think yes, because I was pretty active in the prompting process. I was setting parameters with things I already have, which means I already love them because if I didn't love them, they would have been decluttered a while ago. So I was asking about products that I already loved. So that helped. Now, if I cast a more wide net, and let me know if you want me to do this where I prompt AI to just take any product and help narrow it down for me and I can purchase it if I don't have it. Let me know if you want me to do that. But I think because I was sticking to products I know and love, it was going to turn out pretty good. But what it did do is it helped focus me in on products I haven't used for a while. And it helped me realize the qualities of some of the products that I've been ignoring, like the Chantecaille blush. I forgot that the finishes are actually a little bit different on each of the blushes, and the one in Laughter has a beautiful glow to it. It's really subtle, almost like the Dim Light has a subtle glow to it. Also, using Dim Light or one of the finishing powders by Hourglass as a highlighter was so brilliant, because I use that powder as a finishing powder because it blurs and also because it illuminates, so it brings about this beautiful 3D kind of appearance to the face, more dimension. So using it as a highlighter can also help blur those areas and act as a filter almost on these areas which are really tricky for especially powder products. So powder highlighters typically bring out a lot of texture. That's why I don't love them. That's why I go more towards Victoria Beckham's their highlighter, which is beautiful in Pearl. I love that one. So this made a lot of sense to use when I prompted it for a highlighter for those who don't love highlighter like me. It's perfect to use Dim Light as that because it does blur and it does highlight at the same time, and it's super subtle. So yeah, it's something that I don't know if I consciously ever thought of that. I mean, I think I always thought that was a good idea, but I don't think I've ever used it like that on camera. Also bringing attention to this mascara, even though the first mascara it named was not in existence. That was another funny thing about it. It was pointing me towards products that didn't exist, so you do have that issue with it. But if you were looking for certain qualities, I think it's a really nice tool to use hand in hand with the makeup that you do have to maybe rediscover what you have and put together a look that maybe you never thought of. Like, I don't think I've ever put this look together before, this combination of products, and then to be directed to this lip product. I don't know why I haven't ever picked up more, because this is really beautiful formula. It's got that creaminess, feels really hydrating, lightweight, and it is flattering. Because of this experience, I think I'll be picking up this Chanel mascara full size. I'll probably pick up more of these Rouge Coco flashes. Like I said, there were a few shades that looked interesting to me. Do let me know what you thought of this experience. Have you seen anyone else do it? I have not, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Let me know if anyone's done this, and let me know if there are other things you want me to focus on with using AI as a tool to help me, like a glam look. What would it pick for me? Because I think that's a little bit of a tricky thing. Like a classic glam look is a harder thing to put together, I think. Events maybe might be interesting, like wedding makeup or party makeup. Let me know, because it was kind of fun to rediscover, like I said, what I already had. I really enjoyed that, and being able to appreciate those things again. Please let me know in the comment section below. But that's it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.